Okay there. Actually went live on time. Even about 30 seconds early. All right. Forgot to read these off on the last stream. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, and 15. Sheds 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 9, and 15. Sheds 1 and 4 through 7 are reversed. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. 1, 3, 7, and 15. One, two. Three, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Hey, ReinManYYC, nice to see you on. Give me a second here. I will bring up chat. And ReinManYYC says, hey from Calgary. Betsy Weingartner, 2-on-3, hello. And Eric Olson, Miracle of Miracles, I beat Gwen. All right. And sheds 1 and 3 through 7 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. The checksum is good. And the hits keep on rolling. Just got my car up to pass inspection for a little over 2K. And now it looks like Mrs. Torn's car is going to require an engine replacement. So, yay! All right, we're exchanging 1, 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Also, I don't know if I mentioned in my last stream, but my mysterious muscle weakness appears to be coming back. So I've got some blood work scheduled for tomorrow, and my follow-up appointment has been moved up almost a month. So we'll be seeing the rheumatologist early next week. Hopefully they'll be able to figure out what's going on. All right, sheds 1 and 4 through 7 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And on to move 11. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, and that's it. Sheds 1 and 3 through 8 inclusive are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 9. Sheds 1 through 8, sans 3 inclusive are going to be reversed. All right. And Eric Olson says, hey, Torin, ReinManYYC, Betsy. And Erica says, I hope everyone is well. Betsy says, Erica, hi, how are you? And Erica says, oh, no. I think that was about where we're starting the cars there. And Erica says, miserable, but I'll live. And, oops, sorry. Erica says, my husband decided to share his call with me. I told him we do not have to share all. Yep, that's definitely understandable to not have to share that. And Betsy says, I'm still recovering from sinus infection, bad reaction to first round of medicine. Went to doctors on Friday. Hopefully everything will be figured out. My best wishes that they do that. Because it sucks when you're sick and you don't know what it is or why. Exchanging 1 and 3 on the right. 1, 2, and 3. And one of them just took a dive. It was the second one here. All right. So that one did not lose its lark's head knot. Not actually unroll all the way. So let's re-roll this back up. And see where we are. Okay, just past the leader knot. So I won't snag and then drop from that. All right, shed 1 and 3 through 8. All right, so 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Not sure how long I'm going to run tonight, but I've definitely decided with the way my YouTube analytics are going, I definitely need to be at least regular streaming so people are aware that I'll be on certain times. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. So 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have one jump a pin. Yep, looks like it. Get this back in its proper spot. There we go. All right, so that was 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 5, 7, and 9. All right, there's 1. That's going to need some definite unroll. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Seven, 8, and 9. And sheds 1, 2, and 4 through 8. Reverse, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. I'm also probably going to want to get to sleep relatively early tonight. I did a little bit of comfortable work before the stream because tomorrow night is supposed to be super rainy where I'm at, and the night after that is supposed to be super, super cold. So tonight was the night to do it. All right, and we are ready for the next move on to 12. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 17. Sheds 1 and 3 through 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 7, and 9. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. All right, and Gwen has popped in. Hey, Gwen, nice to see you there. Hello, our one and only mod so far. And Erica says, I hope so for both of you. And Erica says, hello to Gwen. And Betsy says, Gwen, hello, we were missing you. And Melee says, good evening. Good evening to Melee. And Erica says, hello to Melee. And Gwen says, yeah, sorry about that, running a little late tonight. I was actually on time, even though I wasn't expecting to be. I thought I was going to be at least 5 minutes late. And Betsy says to Melee, hello. And Gwen says, hey to Melee. And Melee says, hey to Erica, Betsy, and Gwen. And Gwen says, no worries, you just make chat a little nicer. All right. And just to let you know, folks know, I've already set up the redirect to Megan's stream tonight. I think it's more What the Hales content. So if you're interested in that, that's where the redirect is going to go. All right. So 1 and 17 on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I did finish up watching up the Overlord series on Netflix, which is 4 seasons. I still haven't seen the movie, though in the meantime, I've also started getting the light novel audiobooks. As near as I can tell, because it took me a while to figure out myself, light novel is a anime or manga based story that is like relatively short. I think it's like 50,000 words or so. So it's kind of like a serialized chapter novel that's mostly text, though I understand they do have some illustrations in them. It's not like a manga or comic book. So, all right, sheds 1 through 8 inclusive, sans 2. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. So I'm on the second light novel. Apparently there's 16 volumes of it out already. And for those that watch the anime or whatever, we are up to the undead graveyard scene in Irantel with Clementine and what's his name, the necromancer. All right, sheds 1, or not sheds, Thomas 1, 7, and 9 are exchanged. Sorry, one of my eyes is getting all burny. All right, there we go. Unrolled enough that it's not going to hopefully make a dive for the floor anytime soon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9. And sheds 1 through 8, sans 4 inclusive. All right, so 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. I have enjoyed the light novels. There's more detail to them, obviously. I don't know if it'd be obviously, but you're able to get more motivations, and stuff gets explained in detail that you may not notice. Excuse me, in just the visuals. All right. So on the bottom, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. I brought home some blocks of solid nylon that I was going to use to make drill bushing guides for making Taka-Dai parts, and I can't find them now, which is kind of frustrating. I've got other stuff I can probably make it with, but it's going to be a little bit of work. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 13. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, or basically 1 through 8, sans 3 are going to be reversed. Left side, we're exchanging 1 and 7. Excuse me, shed 1 through 8, sans 4. Same as last time, inclusive. All right, and looks like got a little bit of more chat to catch up with. All right. Erica says, sleep, what's that? And Gwen says, Betsy, thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. And Eric Olson, any good? If you're talking about the anime and the light novels, both are actually pretty good. They are disturbing. There is a fair amount of cringe in it, and the good guys are not the good guys, and it's not a nice world, but it is a well-written story with believable characters. And Erica Olson said, I tried watching the first episode of Witcher. I have no clue what was going on. Yeah, I played like The Witcher 3 for a while, and I got kind of an idea of some of the stuff that's going on there. But I watched like half of season 1 more for watching Henry Cavill act than really followed along. And I didn't watch any of from season 2 on. But from what I understand, it does follow the plots of some of the books, which are originally Polish language, if I remember right. And it does tend to jump around. They included some stuff in, and they just included some stuff that isn't in the books. All right, Gwen says, has everyone hit the like button tonight? Thank you very much for the reminder, Gwen. Erica says, I have. I was first for change. And Gwen says, yay, that's always a nice feeling. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and take a quick look at this here. Let me see. Engage with your audience. Okay, I still don't seem to have any of the special goal options that they have for super chats. All I have is start a Q&A and start a poll for engagement. And I still don't seem to have free memberships to be able to give away. So I apologize for that. I'd like to be able to offer some of those options, but apparently I have not reached whatever threshold is required for that. I'll have to look and see if there's a setting to turn it on. There's usually something in Google you can find that'll say that. All right, and I've read off the numbers. So 1, 5, 7, and 17 on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6. 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. All right, 1 through 8 minus 3 are reversed. All right, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. This one looks like it needs a little bit of help. It's not wanting to slide down on the Lorix head knot as we get close to the leader. All right. Just a little bit more. Oh, this may hang a bit low. Yeah, not too low. All right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. I think I mentioned on the last stream, but the new program I did for one of the parts we make it work to increase the time has allowed us to make on average 1 to 2 more parts a day, which is a very good thing for a long-running job like this. And the boss slash executive vice president of the company is very happy with the change. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And sheds 1 through 8 minus 4. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. That one needs a bit more unroll. And we're starting to get through the paw print part. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 14. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. So basically 1 through 8 sands 3 and 4. And on the left, we're going to exchange 1, 9, 11, and 19. And sheds 1 through 9 sands 5. Or minus 5, however you want to say it. All right. And Erica says, I think they should have done something to explain the story to start with. I felt like I jumped in the middle of a movie. Yeah, it's definitely started up like that. And Erica says, yes, it's nice. ReinManYYC and Betsy Weingartner beat me in a chat, though. Mine was slow loading, and so I, of course, had to correct typos. All right. And Gwen says, I think my phone changes words right when I click send. I swear I've corrected all the mistakes. And then there's another one. Oh, speaking of, having autocorrect or other stuff like that happen to you, I was sending a DM to Aussie Overlord, letting him know what I needed for the braids. And in there, I tried to type in braids. It didn't work, so I thought I backed up over it and did it again with the swipe thing. And it wound up actually sending Bratz braids. And it's like, oh my God, I feel absolutely horrible. I don't want him to ever think that I said anything bad about his wonderful kid. I wasn't even thinking of his daughter until I read that. It's like, oh, wow, that looks bad. So I sent a follow-up. So hopefully he understands that. I don't want to have horribly offended him, because I felt absolutely terrible reading that. It's like, I can't pull that back. I got to explain it really, really quick. All right, and 1, 5, and 17. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And Erica says, lol, isn't technology wonderful? All right. And 1, 2, minus 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. One of the nice things about the Overlord light novels is it gets a little more into how the mechanics of the video game and the new world they transfer to, how magic works there. Plus, you get more of the interaction between the NPC who aren't really automatons anymore, how they interact with each other when Eins ul Gol is not around. All right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Anyway, I'm hoping, well, I was going to say I'm hoping that I get paid for the evictions that I didn't actually have to perform because they paid, that I get a decent enough check that I could do for Christmas gifts, but I think it's going to go for Mrs. Torren's engine because her car needs to be working. And overall, her car is in much better shape than mine, even if the engine has to be replaced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, and 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Oh, figured I'd mention something. When Megan Fox and Tug were talking about how Jeremy Hales is getting death threats or some of the serious, potentially some sort of hitman for hire unaliving conspiracy going on in that saga, how both Megan and Tug have also had similar type threats made against them and how it makes you feel unsafe. I've actually had something like that happen to me back when I was 21, 22, somewhere around there. I had semi-dated this one lady for a couple of months. Nothing serious, just kind of hung out type thing. And then started drifting apart just a little bit. And somebody that we both knew came up to me. He's like about 20, 25 years older at the time. And tells me that he knows I've been lying about this person, which I had not been. And I hadn't really been talking about her to anybody, good or bad. And that if I don't stop it, he is going to arrange for me to be unalived. That, especially when I'm as young and as gullible as I was then, because this person really didn't have the competency to arrange anything like that. He would have probably had to do something himself. And while he might have been a danger for that, probably not as bad of a danger as he was trying to do it, but it absolutely terrified me. And I don't wish that on anybody. It is not fun. And the way you feel is just miserable. All right, so it did that, and sheds 1 through 9 minus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Check some. Oops, I missed one there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Alrighty. And we are ready for the next move. And on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 9, 11, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. On the left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 19. Sheds 1 through 9, sands 6 are going to be reversed. And we're ready to go back there. And let's see. Erica Olson says, "Isn't technology wonderful?" And Erica says, "I am very fluent in Taiwanese." And Gwen says, "Erica Olson, usually." Betsy says, "When I want spell check to help me, it doesn't, but when I don't need it, well, it does it anyway." Yep. And Gwen says, "Yeah, there's a little elf in there trying to be helpful, but he's just really drunk." I'm assuming that's really drunk. And yep, that's what that was. And Betsy smiles back at Gwen. And Gwen says, "See, he didn't want me to tell you all that." And Erica says, "Lol." And Erica says, "That's awful, Torn." Yeah, it was definitely not a fun experience. I'm glad that as I grew older, I realized that that was not a likely outcome, but it was like, ugh. And hey, Drew's Life, nice to see you on. Welcome back. He says, "Hello, I'm back." All right. And on the right, we're exchanging 1, 9, 11, and 17. So this one needs a bit of unroll. On the back end here, we're definitely got the leader knots well forward of the coma tops. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And untwist there. 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And oops, grab 2 of them together. Fortunately, there's a color difference, so it's easy to know which one is which. And there we go. And let's see, I don't think it's come up yet. Okay, so it's going to be, oh yeah, it's going to be a while yet before we get to the bottom of that. All right, so 1, 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. And I am off somewhere there. Let's try that again. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, There it was, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. At least I seem to be finding the mistakes before I make them, which I think is a indication that I'm getting a little better with my focus with the ADD prescription I'm on. All right, left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 19. Got a bit of a stuffy nose. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 through 9 minus 6 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Pass that on through to the top on the right. A little bit more unroll. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. And on to 16. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 9, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 5 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 19 again. Sheds 1 through 9 minus 7 are reversed. Yeah, there we go. All right. So 1, 9, 13, 15, and 17. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another thing I've been realizing I need to do is I need to make sure I get some more watch hours in, because for like the last 4 months or so, I've been below 4,000 watch hours for the year, which I don't think they're going to take away the monetization. But maybe if I keep it at that level for a year, they'll drop it back off again. So let's see. It was 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Almost to the point where 3 of the 5 points of the paw are done. All right, 1, 2, 4, and 5 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Oh, nice thing. Today, coworker asked if I'd 3D print something for them, so that might be what needs to get me motivated to finally get my 3D printer back up and running. She has a 93-year-old father who needs a let's get the right one here. needs a pickle opener, pickle container opener made for them, not necessarily for that particular type of pickle container, but it opens certain types of containers in general, which is what they need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And if I can't get the 3D printer set up, the STL file looks like it is more than easily can be used to route it out on a CNC router, so that can work as well. Either way should work. All right, so sheds 1 through 9 minus 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Go. Looking good for the braiding. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 17. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 17. Sheds 1 through 7 are reversed. And on the left, we're going to exchange Thomas 1, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1 through 7 are reversed. All right, and let me catch up with chat. I see a lot has come in here. All right, and let's see. All right. All right, here we go. Wendy H. Hey, Wendy, it's good to see you on. Hello, lovelies. Good to see you. And Wendy says, look good, Torin. Thank you very much, Wendy. I appreciate that. And Betsy says hello to Wendy. And Wendy H says hello to Betsy. And Gwen says hi to Wendy with a hello. And Wendy says hello, or Gwen SS, hello, love. And Melee saying, hey, Wendy H. And Wendy says, Melee Cormier, hello, dear. And Wendy H, nice to see you in chat. It's good you could drop by. Erica Olson says, we got an electric jar opener for my mother-in-law before she passed. It was easy to use and helped her arthritic hands, pain and stress. And Wendy says, I love being here. It's nice to have you here, Wendy. And, if you catch back, like maybe about 5-10 minutes ago, you can hear the story of how when I was in my early 20s, I got what at the time to me seemed to be a serious unaliving threat. And sorry, I didn't really remember it until Tug and Megan Fox were talking about those types of things that had actually happened to me as well. Let's see, and Wendy says, Erica, very cool. And Wendy's saying, hello, Erica. And ReinManYYC, if you 3D print, you can download their designs for free. The design for it was on printables. It's some sort of pickle key version 2, I think, is where you find it. But yeah, it's on printables.com. It was a free download. I already got the STL file downloaded. All right, so 1 and 7 through 13 and 17 on the right. I'm really kind of annoyed that my voice doesn't seem to have recovered. I know it's not horrible, but it feels like it's missing some of its tonal range. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Nine, 10. 11, 12. $13, $14, $15, $16, and $17. And sheds 1 through 7 inclusive are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. Had some twistage that needed to untwist. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And left side, 1 and 13 through 19. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 through 7 are reversed on this side too. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. And why am I doing that? I'm doing the first move. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top. Okay, that's why it is. I somehow went back up the top and I didn't need to. 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. So I've been doing a little research on some ADD drugs, and just with the clarification on it, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. This is something that I'm planning on talking to a doctor about. But given my sister's experience, I'm thinking of talking to my doctor to see if Strattera will help with my executive function issues. But I did have a cousin that was on it that it gave them depression, but they were on that and not on. Normally they were on Adderall, and my sister, who is on Adderall and Strattera together, says it helps her a lot. So we'll have to see how it goes. And my sister and I seem to have a lot of issues and drug tolerances that are the same. So I'm hoping that that might be a good option there. But again, I'm going to talk to a doctor about that and not do anything outside of the recommendation. All right, so on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 17. Sheds 1 through, or did I already, I did this move. All right, sorry about that. We'll go on to move 18. All right, on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, and 15, and 19, and sheds 1 through 8 are reversed. Let me catch up with chat real quick here. Let's see. All right, I think it was Erica says hello to Wendy, and Wendy says Erica, very cool. All right, there we go. And Wendy says hello, Erica, and ReinManYYC. If you okay, yeah, all right, that's where I was. And ReinManYYC says skipped one. And Betsy says ReinManYYC, hello, do you own a 3D printer? And ReinManYYC says yes, I do. I own technically two filament printers, and one resin printer is owned by my roommate, who has encouraged me to set it up and use it so that I can then teach her how to use it. All right, so 1, 7, 9, 15, and 17 on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1 through 8 minus 4 inclusive are reversed. That is 1, 2, 3 on top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. All right, left side is 1, 15, and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 through 8 inclusive are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for a coma slide. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see. On to the next move, which is 19. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 9, sheds 1 through 9 minus 4 inclusive. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 17, and sheds 1 through 9, nothing minus inclusive. All right, and let me catch up with chat. Let's see. And Betsy says, what do you make on it as far as the 3D printer? And ReinManYYC says, Betsy, D&D miniatures, therapy toys, racks for hobby paints. And Gwen says, please hit the like button, double check your subscriptions, share this beautiful braid footage, and ring that bell for all notifications. Thank you again very much, Gwen. And Betsy says, ReinManYYC, maybe I will buy one for my husband and son for Christmas, looking for something to get them. Big question is are you going to get them a filament printer or a resin printer? The filament printer is the one that has the head that moves all around, and you can either have where you've got a fixed base and you've got an X and Y axis moving as it goes up on the print. You can have a core XY where your X and Y move, but your base, instead of that moving up, that's fixed and your base moves down. At least I think that's it. I could be reverse those two. And then there is also a Delta style printer where it's got 3 arms in kind of a Y configuration, and depending on where they move, it moves the printer head around. There is also a resin printer, which is where you have an upside down build plate that goes down into a tub of liquid resin, and whenever what's printing touches, essentially just about touches the bottom where there's a clear screen, and underneath there's a ultraviolet patterned light in the shape of that layer that's shined up. Then it backs up out and then it goes back down again, so that pulls it away, lets the resin kind of harden a little bit, and drops back down. New layer is in place and it gets shined UV light and it hardens the next layer. You can get more detail with the resin printer, but the materials can be harder to work with. ReinManYYC says, Betsy Weingartner, price of basic one is coming down a lot. Yep, the one I got used to be like almost $800 when I got it. You can get them for about $500 now. It's only been like 2 years. ReinManYYC says, I have a Creality CR2 200B. I have a FL Sun VF400. VF for very fast, 400 millimeters in a minute. ReinManYYC says to Betsy, mine is more mid-range. Betsy Weingartner says, ReinManYYC, thanks for the information. They're very hard to buy for, so this might be something they will like and can do together. And ReinManYYC says, resin is messy and uses noxious chemicals. Yep, you want to be very careful not to get the resin on your skin until it's hardened. All right, and yes, I did read off the moves. All right, so on the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, my voice seems to be really going out. Let me grab a swig of something. It's not bothering me, it just doesn't sound right. More Soda Stream with Mio. Trying to get away from the Mountain Dew in case some of their Diet Mountain Dew, in case some of their artificial sweeteners might be causing some of my muscle issues. All right, sheds 1 through 9, -4 on the right. A reverse, so 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. I think I'll probably stop on move 24. So another 5 moves. All right, so 1 and 17 on the left. All right, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Sheds 1 through 9 inclusive are reversed. There we go. Be careful, that one's almost too long. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 20. On the right, we're going to just exchange 1. Sheds 1 through 9, sands 4 are reversed. Left side, no exchanges, and sheds 1 through 9, inclusive, are reversed. All right. And new chats. All right, so just 1 on the right. It's going to be a little more unroll. All right, and sheds 1 through 9 minus 4 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Getting pretty good progress through the paws, or through the paw pads. All right, one is that one not wanting to unroll. We're well past the leader knot, so all right, that's going to have to do. All right, left side, no exchanges. Sheds 1 through 9 are inclusive or reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. And my count is wrong there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. My count is still off. Why is that? All right, so, did not do the top moves here. All right, so at least there's no exchanges there. All right, so 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. So yeah, I did mess up on that one. All right, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. There we go. Checksum is good. Oops, had one make a run for the floor. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta fix this. Oh, nope, I had one that just came untied. All right, let's see if we can get this one back on the lead or not. All right. Let's see. Pull this nice and even. And see if we can tie this off again. All right, looks like we got good tension here. One. Wondering if maybe I need to like put a dab of super glue on the knots anyway. It just makes it harder to get it off when I'm done. 2. And 3. There we go. All right. So let's re-roll this back up. That ought to be long enough. Pass the leader knot so it doesn't do the other type of dive for the floor. Set that back in the only open slot. All right, looks like I didn't have a problem with the first half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. 10 and 11 on top. Checksum is good. All right, and There we go. We got one or two that are close to not hanging free. They're kind of sitting on the rail there, but there's still got room for the floor. So, all right, we are ready for move 21. On the right, we're going to exchange 9. Sheds 2 through 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3. And sheds 2 through 9 are reversed. All right, let me catch up with chat real quick here. All right, let's see. And let's see. Let me see. Where was I? Okay, here we are. Hey, Marmar. It's good to see you on. Marmar says, hello. I've had the stream going for a while, but haven't really been able to listen or chat. Thank you very much, Marmar. It's good to have you on. And Gwen says, hello to Marmar. And we have a super chat from ReinManYYC for, I guess this is one of those teal ones. Says, shout out to makers making change, not-for-profit engineers who design daily living aids by request. If you 3D print, you can download it for free. I will definitely check that out, and I will go ahead and I think probably for the next couple of streams, I will put a link to them in the description of the stream, so people can follow that. And thank you very much for that, ReinManYYC. Appreciate that. $5 Canadian chat. Thank you. And ReinManYYC, thank you for the super chat. And Betsy Weingartner says, ReinManYYC, my son does use liquid resin for his origami, so he does have some experience with that. I will have to investigate and interrogate before I decide. They may be different types of resin. There are a lot of different types of resins out there. So yeah, check out the MSDS and proper safety handling. And Marmar says to Gwen, hi. And ReinManYYC says, Betsy Weingartner, resin hardener mix. And Marmar, member for 13 months, making a member chat. It's good to have you with that on. This braid is looking so good. Thank you very much. I'm hoping to have it done in maybe the next couple of streams. All right. Let's see, did I read? Yeah, I did read off the numbers there for the next move. All right, so just 9 on the right are exchanged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Looks good on the color chart. Alrighty. And sheds 2 through 9 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, we're just going to exchange 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And we've gotten to the bottom of the paw area. And that one made a run. So that's from the top passing through on 3. All right. This one just slipped on the Lorik's head knot. So let's go ahead and undo. There we go. All right, so there we go. That goes down there. That looks like it's right for that. All right, sheds 2 through 9 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good, and Yep, I partially grabbed through one instead of completely over or under. You don't want to pass your hand between or through the thread bundle. You want it over, under only. All right, so 1 on the top and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. We're making some pretty decent quick progress here, so I'm happy about that. Oh, and next couple of days are going to be a little bit of fun. I got to go in for some more blood work tomorrow, and they moved up my rheumatologist appointment to next Monday, so hopefully I'll have some answers fairly soon there. All right, and we are moving to move 21. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 11, and 21. Sheds 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5 and 21. Sheds 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Let me catch up with chats real quick again. And Betsy Weingartner says, ReinManYYC, yes, he makes origami earrings, pendants, and flowers. Hello. Then paints the liquid resin using UV lamps to harden. Speaking of which, there is a new woodworking finish that I saw on Stumpy Nubs where they use low-level UV lights for a wood finish. Basically, you brush it on and then hit it with the UV lights, and it hardens with like one coat, and that's all you need to do. You can even use sunlight if you don't have the money for the UV lights. It's very expensive, but you use a lot less of it. All right, and Betsy White Garner says he then, and that's to amend this one for the he then paints the liquid resin on. Betsy says it's liquid in a gallon jug, and Kathleen Poston, it's good to see you on. Welcome, Kathleen. Been a little while. Good evening, boys and girls. It's good to have you on here. And Gwen says that's a lot of resin. Does your son use a lot of it? And Gwen says, Kathleen Poston, hello. All right, I think that's everything we've got at the moment. All right, so 3, 5, 9, 11, and 21 on the right. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Oh, ReinManYYC, after the stream, I will put in the link in this stream's description too. So if people want to come back to get to the maker's link that you were talking about, they'll be able to get to it then. All right, so sheds 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Whoops. And I went through something partially again. All right. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. There we go. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. And as you can see, we've reached the bottom of the paw area here. All right, so 5 and 21. 1, 2, 3, 4. And five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Sheds 4 through 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. Yep. And excuse me, we are ready for the next move. On to 23. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 19, and 21, sheds 7, 8, and 9 reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 9, 19, 21, sheds 5 through 9 are reversed. There we go. And let's see. Let's see. ReinManYYC says exactly how resin 3D printing works. And Betsy says, Torn, good luck with your test, and hopefully you will get answers. Yep, I'm hoping for that. My guess is that I'm probably going to wind up being put on some type of steroid, but if it resolves the issue and it keeps me from having weird muscle weakness, I will put up with it. Kathleen says, remember, it's the long O at the front of, Poston. There we go. Like post office, Poston. All right. You're posting along. Poston, like post on Twitter. And Kathleen says, are we both having aches and pains? I go in for a bone scan with radioactive contrast on Friday. Fun. Ooh, sorry to hear that. No, my issue is the same one I was having that got me hospitalized. I am starting to get weak again in the muscles. And it was like sudden. It's not horrible yet, but it went from I could like jog up a couple flights of steps with no issues to now I have to walk up flights of steps and I'm having to like put some effort into it. I can no longer crouch down and stand up without like pulling on something to help get myself up. And my grip strength is starting to go down. So it's not anywhere near as bad as it was when I went in the hospital, but it went from like not there to suddenly there, even at a low level. So that's why I got hold of the rheumatologist right away. So they're having me do blood tests tomorrow and see the rheumatologist about a month early on Monday. And Gwen says, Kathleen, I hope all goes well with your test. And Betsy says, Gwen, yes, he has a side business. With this, he has sold worldwide, doing well with it until that virus came along. It's Pittsburgh origami. Well, I hope that his business picks back up again. And Betsy says, Kathleen, hello, and good luck with your test. We'll pray for you. Kathleen says, I'm just hoping I don't end up sick from the test, but something is wrong, especially with my right shoulder, and I want to know what's happening. Well, I hope that they are able to figure it out and get you to feeling better. Kathleen says, not good, Torn. Yeah, it's my, I guess, my December dose of existential dread. Eric Olson says, hello, Marmar and Kathleen. And Gwen says that contrast stuff can cause issues with some people. When they did my lung CT scan at the emergency room, they warned me that the contrast was going to make me feel warm and feel like I have to pee, but I don't have to pee. This was ordered by an oncologist from Kathleen. Let's see. And Erica says, I can't do contrast dye. It's evil to me. Also, Kathleen, on the not good, it's weird. I'm actually dealing with it fairly well at the moment. I don't know if I'm gonna have issue, suddenly have a panic attack or something later, but the fact that I essentially had a plan in place where if anything showed up, I was going to immediately contact the rheumatologist and we were going to like aggressively treat it. So I'm hoping that it's not anything major or not a major hiccup. And maybe we'll figure out what it is that's causing it and maybe come up with some sort of way to treat it that's not like, here, let's give you a ton of steroids to make you feel better again. All right, so that was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, so 579. Yeah, okay, 18. 579, 19, and 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 and 21. 19, 20, and 21. And shed 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom. And 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And left side, 7, 9, 19, and 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, 20, and 21. This is getting one of the long ones up on the top. And sheds 5 through 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top, and 10 and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and 10 and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And we're ready for our last move for the night. All right, and on to 24. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 9, 13, 19, and 21. Shed 8 is reversed. Left side, we're exchanging 1, while we're starting in on the top of the scales logo. And 9, 11, 13, 17, 19, and 21. Sheds 1, 7, and 8 are reversed. There we go. And Kathleen says, I have faith in you, Torrin. We'll both get through all this crap. Thank you very much. And I have the best prayers for you as well. And Erica says, prayers for all those who need them. And Kathleen says, thank you, Erica. They are much appreciated. Gwen says, with all of us praying that this will turn out for the good. And Marmar says, hi, Eric Olson. All right. And 1, 9, 13, 19, 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And 19, 20, and 21. There we go. And just shed 8 is reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top, 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. Eleven, 12. And 13, 14, 15, 16. And 17, 18. Gotta untwist these manually. They need some additional help. Oops. Wonderful. All right, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and there we go. Actually, that one should be this way, so it's not a twist around. Yep, and 19, 20, and 21. And I missed counting it before, but also shed 1 as well as 7 and 8 are reversed on this one. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, and there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Don't know if I'll have a stream tomorrow or if I'm going to be working on programming and shop type stuff. Let's see, where did that one go? All right, so that one fell off again. Someone came untied again. Let's see. Don't know if it's the same one or not, but I'm going to try tying it off 4 times just to make sure. All right. And all right, so we've got 1 and might have had 1 loop around the wrong way, but it should be okay for this. And 2 and 3 and this happens again, I'll probably add a drop of super glue just to make sure it doesn't come untied. This one does not want to let me get a good knot going here on this last one. There we go. We got 4. All right. And how do we not get a knot here? There we go. All righty. Let's see. All right, looks like this is the spot for it. Yep, that's the right spot. There we go. Okay. And for the start of the next stream, 25, we will have 1, 3, 15, 17, and 19 exchanged on the right. Shed 1 is reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Shed 2 is reversed. All right, let me catch up with chat real quick here. All right, I think this is where we left. Yeah, Mara saying hi, Erica. Kathleen saying, well, we will watch for an announcement. And Kathleen says, at least some of us will show up. I'm trying to get the stream set up much earlier. This one actually got set up last night, even though I didn't actually get the proper picture loaded up as the thumbnail till today, just like a few minutes before the screen. And Kathleen says, another one made a leap for freedom. I see. Yep, that one actually came untied. And Gwen says, I'll be there. You two better behave. All right. Oops. And Kathleen says, Torin, I think we'll have the rain we've been promised tomorrow. I don't know, but it's saying that, 90 to 100% chance of rain for most of the day tomorrow. We're on that. And then the next day, Thursday, is supposed to be super cold, which is why I did my constable work for the week tonight. When it's relatively warm and only slightly sprinkling. All right, and let's see. I think we are, yeah, I already did the redirect. All right, I think we're good to go. It's been good to have you folks on here. So we'll have the stream as soon as we can next time around. Let's see. Whoops. Betsy says, I will try and check. I'm going back to bed. This infection is kicking my butt. Good night, everyone. Good night, Betsy. Hope that you feel much better very soon and you kick the infection out. And Kathleen says, yeah, I heard a possible inch tomorrow. Gwen says to Betsy, Weingartner, take care. And Kathleen again, rest well, Betsy. All right. It was good having you on here, folks, everybody, and we'll try and see you again relatively soon. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.